I hit the.
Welcome everybody to Big Ben and Ty Sports Cave. As always, we have Big Ben and we have Wade. It looks like in his mobile studio today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before we get started, go ahead and give a shout out here to Bayleaf Indian Restaurant and Bar, Wade, our friends down there.
All right. Bayleaf Indian Bar and Restaurant located in downtown Peoria, next to the riverfront, just a few blocks away from Carver Arena. A great place to get some food before a Rivermen game for the whole family, fun for the whole family, kids, your wife, whoever. Don't have to worry about the spiciness of the food. They could take that out for you and for your kids. And if you enjoy spicy food, obviously, you will still enjoy uh, Leaf Indian Restaurant and Bar. Get on down there, check them out. Great atmosphere, great service. And tell them I and Big Ben and Ty Sports Cave sent you.
Yeah, get on down there, get some nice food. Like I said, the weather's kind of turning, so it'd be a good walk to Carver Arena. And then again, Peoria Chiefs are starting, so go ahead and go down there before you go to a Chiefs game. It's literally like 3, 4, 5 blocks away, and tell them that we sent you, and get down and get some good food. All right, Ben. Before we get started about last night game, and then talking in tonight, you want to go ahead and make this announcement?
Yes, as it shows up there, the Gary Cook Memorial that was happening tonight is canceled due to we're getting a few more storms later tonight. There was some last night, and it's been raining off and on all throughout the week, so the track isn't fully prepared, even though they had people out there doing everything they could. It's just too soft and too mushy for a good racing service for the drivers to be safe. So they're canceling tonight's races at Peoria.
Well, and also the cool temperatures helping. Cool
And
temperatures
cool temperatures, yeah.
it doesn't
I
help
went,
track
yeah,
out.
I went to
So
bed. I went to bed at midnight, and it was like, I kid you not, like 75 degrees. And when I woke up 6 hours later, it was 45 degrees. I'm like, wow. So, yeah. Did Ty get froze? Yeah, he froze. So while we're waiting for him to come back, we'll do a few things right now. For one, oh, hold on. I gotta move that one. And player of the week is one of our great Rivermen goalies, Nick Latinovich, for the player of the week. And then also, I like to say congratulations to Kyler Fenton, SPHL All Rookie Team. Uh, you know more about the stats than I do about Kyler. What are some of the main stats that he's done for us so far this year, if you can remember off the top of your head?
Well, yeah, I don't have his exact numbers, but he is a guy that can put the puck in the net when be a good assist guy. Like I said, he's really just been a great defender all the way around. Where he's great at is his plus minus. That that's among the league leaders. Which gives you a view into how good he is as a defender, that he's on the ice for goals more than goals scored against. So, again, that's a very well deserved an award for him, making all rookie team. Again, he's one of the top defending rookies and defenders in our league altogether. So, very well deserved. Couldn't be more happy for Kyler.
Right on. Yeah, it's congratulations again, Kyler, for being nominated, I guess, to the rookie team.
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, since Ty isn't here yet, I guess let's go ahead and talk about last night's game. What are oh,
Is he back?
Yep, lost internet.
you want to be in the middle?
I got it, Ben. There. All right. Sorry about that, guys. My internet totally just shut off, and my computer was like, "Nope, no internet connection." So,
Gotcha.
anywho,
So I went ahead and talked about the Kyler Fenton thing and Nick being the goalie of the week, and I was just getting ready to talk about the game last night. But if you want to change that up, that's cool. So
nope. Let's go ahead and get into last night. Last night we the Rivermen did win 6-3. I think Wade will agree with me on this. It didn't look pretty. It wasn't one of the prettiest games. Period. Yeah, we did not look very good at all. To get a win last night was actually an act from God. Let's just say that, because like it was looking pretty bleak. Like they scored, and then we would score, and then we would score again, but then they would give up a goal right away. So we never really got into a good rhythm. We just kept giving them goals every time we would score. So the defense fell asleep a few times. I will say that. Here's Austin's comment here. Tyler Ryder is back for Rivermen, and Heidi got released. Honestly, I think that was probably a good move. Tyler Ryder's a pretty good player. Heidi was one of those college kids that came in, and we figured Heidi was probably not going to be with us for the long haul as soon as some of them got healthy, which looks like Tyler Ryder got healthy. So that's why I believe Heidi got released to bring back Tyler Ryder. But Wade, before he left, they didn't look our defense.
Oh, it's not messing up. I know. Anyway, guys, until he comes back again to figure out what's going on, how about we finish what you were saying before he came back and whatnot?
You're funny. What were we discussing?
The game last night. What were your highlights and what he was talking about? Where we're having a tough time and
the first period was a bit of a slower start than I would have liked. We really kind of got some sloppy puck movement going on. Not the most crisp pass. We were turning the puck over. It led to an early goal against Tino when they went up 1-0. We were able to get that goal back, luckily, towards the end of the period. But before they could even announce who scored the goal for us, they turned around and got the goal right back and went up 2-1 at the end of the first. So, we were really sloppy in that first period, to say the least. But after that, we started getting better as the game went. We had a really strong second period, getting a couple of goals and going up 3-2, heading into the third. And then they ended up tying it up. And then again late with just a great shot on goal that deflected off a Ice Bear skating past Dinger to grab the lead. And the rest is history. But both teams battled hard that game. Ice Bears weren't going away. We weren't going away. And that's playoff hockey. Nobody's going to go away. You're going to have to play a 60-minute game 1,000%.
Yeah, exactly.
Teams involved.
So what you're saying about how tough it was, Ty, before?
Yeah, my internet went to shit again.
And it looked like
Yeah, it was just it was tough. Like I said, Knoxville's tough. They're not going to lay down. I mean, they swept Huntsville pretty much, and it's just the first period we did not look like the Rivermen, and finally we started rhythm a little bit in the second period, but then it was just kind of one of those deals where it was just a back and forth. We would score, then we'd let in a goal. Not even 90 seconds later, Wade. I mean, it was just. I don't know. And then, of course, you got those guys saying, pull Tino. Well, two of those goals, I wouldn't blame Tino on at all. The one defense literally just fell asleep, and it was like, wow. No goaltender was going to save that because it was just a perfect pass by the Knoxville Ice Bears. I mean, it was like a triangle. One was at the slot. One was on the right, one was on the left, and they basically just played tic-tac-toe with the puck. And there was no way Tino was getting over fast enough. I don't care who was in goal. I don't believe that would have been a savable shot. Wade, do you agree with me on that?
Are we talking about the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I thought that was just like a total team breakdown on that one. It was a bad turnover, lazy puck possession. That would have been a tough save for any goalie. Maybe Tino dropped in a butterfly a little early to where he couldn't get over to make that save. But even if he didn't, that's a very hard save for Tino to come up with. Like what you said, it was a great pass, and he got rid of that puck very quickly, and he put it right on net to get it by him. And that's what I mean by the puck movement was just very, very sloppy in that first period, and we were turning the puck over way too much, giving them way too many opportunities. You can't do that against a good Ice Bear team.
Yeah, no, you can't. And Muddinger, for the most part, was on last night too. I did see the Rivermen. They were trying to do the whole, misdirecting thing with them, getting them moved side to side, and which was good because once you get him moving, his big body is it's hard to maneuver fast with as big as he is. So I did like them doing that. Real quick, Tyler Ryder is back with the Rivermen. Heidi got released. What's your guys' thoughts on that? I know I thought I said something. I might have glitched out while I was saying that.
You were talking about it. You're basically saying that Heidi was a college kid that was just there to basically save a spot for the IR people. And once the first guy you mentioned came back, they got rid of the other guy. So that way the first guy that's always been on the team will have a spot.
Yeah, I figured Heidi wasn't going to be with us for the long haul. Wade, do you have anything to say about him being released?
No. If Ryder was going to come back, then I figured Heidi would be the one to get released. Like I said, I've really been loving the play of Diakawa. I did not think he would be the one getting released. He's pretty much gotten an assist in every single game he's played. So, I mean, he's a heavy hitter as well. So, I mean, I've really been impressed with Diakawa. And so when Ryder came back healthy, I think the right move to make, they're both defenders, was to, unfortunately waive Heidi. But, Heidi was playing well. He was getting better, the longer he stayed with us. Maybe we'll see Heidi next year with us. We'll just have to wait and see what Trudeau thinks.
Yeah, and that goes for Riddle too. When Riddle got released, we might see Riddle next year. So all of us fans need to just kind of sit tight And this is the playoffs. They're only allowed so many on the roster, and you got to make room where you can make room. And sometimes they're the odd man out. So I really think
I agree with both moves. Like I said, like Riddle was the guy to pick when it came to bringing back Chartrand, and Chartrand, you seen his value immediately when he played last night. He gets under the skin of Muddinger and really causes havoc in front of that net.
Yeah. So, like I said, last night we also had a tornado warning during the game.
Yeah.
Which that was weird.
I was casting over on iVlog.
Yeah. It was just weird because they had everybody come from the upper bowl to the lower bowl, but we can continue to play. And that's what was weird because my wife was getting up to change the diaper in Melvin's, need to change Melvin. And the usher's like, "Oh, sorry, we can't let you leave the arena." And I'm just like, wait a minute, time out. If it's that serious that you guys can't let us go to the bathroom, why are we still playing the game?
And why
is the game continuing?
Wouldn't the bathrooms be safer than being in the arena?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Like, I'm like,
it didn't last long. They let people return to their seats pretty quickly.
Yeah. And that's what was weird about it, though. It was like, so it's so serious that we can't go to the bathroom, but we're going to continue playing hockey. Like, okay, all right, no problem.
All I'm saying is I probably would have gotten arrested, but if I had to go to the bathroom, like taking a number 2, I would have just dropped trowel and did it right there by the garbage can. And if they would have said something, be like, "Hey, you didn't let me go to the bathroom, and I had to go to the bathroom."
Well, they can't hold you in there. That's what I was trying to tell my wife. I'm like, they really can't just tell us no. Like, and my wife was like, "What are they gonna do? Kick me out into the tornado?" Like, what?
Like, I mean, it's just like when I worked at Walmart, we had tornadoes all the time. We told people don't leave, and people look at us like, "Are you talking to me?" And then they keep walking out, and it's like, well.
So it was just kind of weird last night. I know over in Bloomington they actually put it on the scoreboard, telling people to get to the lower bowl of the arena, and they stopped the game.
Well, they got hit hard in Bloomington Normal. I mean, I've seen photos, and there is like carnage all over.
Yeah. So I mean. It was just kind of weird, Wade and Ben, last night when they were just like, "Oh, it's so bad. Don't leave your seat, but we're going to continue playing this hockey game." It's like, well, I guess if the roof starts coming off, at least we can still watch hockey.
Yeah. We're going to go out and watch hockey.
Yeah. So let's get into tonight's
outdoor hockey field.
Yeah. It's like the Winter Classic just inside an arena.
Right. Anyway,
tonight's game at 7:15 at Carver Arena. I think we'll see Muddinger again, of course. And honestly, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I would like to see Jack get the start tonight. We have to play 3 games either way. I think giving Jack the start tonight would give Latinovic a good rest and then start him next Thursday in Knoxville. What's your guys' thoughts on that?
That's what I was actually going to say too, because of the severity of last night's game and them, going back and forth, hardcore. I'm sure Lat is probably a little tired. So, yeah, giving him a little break and letting Boss in, and that way he can be well rested for the road games. I think that would be a good decision.
Wade, what's your thought on that?
I mean, of course, I'd love to see Jack in and get his opportunity to play. It's not like we're losing much. We're not losing anything. Starting Jack, he's just as capable of Tino, if not more capable. Uh, my honest opinion, though, is we'll see Tino again. If we do see Jack, it might be in Knoxville to start that game one, but something tells me he's just going to ride Tino. And it does suck because I would love to see Jack get an opportunity to play in a playoff game. I think he earned that over the course of the season. Um, I actually think it's smart. You got two capable goalies. Why not use them? But I just have a gut feeling he's going to stick with Tino and ride him.
Well, like you said,
But
wasn't Boss like one of the main top goalies all year long?
Boss
Anyways,
should be goalie of the year. Boss should be
Yeah.
goalie of. This is the second straight year he sat the goalie of the year on the bench for Tino, which is a move I will never understand. But I'm not Coach Trudell.
right.
You know, so Coach Trudell marches to the beat of his own drum. And, you know, I guess who am I to question him? But, you know, I just look at it logically. I've never seen a coach bench their goalie of the year 2 years in a row. The list is Coach Trudell that I've seen do it at any level.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I think Boss deserves a game, but you know, like I said, I just get the feeling that he's going to stick with Tino, and I just it sucks for Boss, and I hope he doesn't hold that against us, and I hope he stays ready just in case we need him. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Is I think we'll end up seeing Tino at net tonight, but I hope I'm wrong. I'd love to see Boston start tonight.
Yeah, and kind of the same whatever. I hope Boss doesn't hold it against us and not come back next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those deals where, like, if you look at stats, Jack is should be our number one goalie. That I agree with that. But you know, Tino did really well in series. He did. And last night, for the most part, he did great last night. But it's just one of those deals where I think, you know, we have two goalies that are very capable of winning the game for us. And I really think Jack should get probably the start tonight to give Tino the rest. Let's kind of take a question here. Austin had a question. I want to see SPHL Winter Classic. What would be your thoughts on this? Honestly, that would be really cool. I just don't know where it would happen. I guess you could do it here at Peoria at Dozer Park. That would be kind of cool. But I mean, I don't know.
You can almost even do it at any of the high school football teams fields if you really wanted to, like Richwoods or somewhere.
I think you'd see it at a baseball field before that, though, and like I said, I think you could see it, you know,
because the seating would be more, and
yeah. So
better seating, better view. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So, we're gonna, like I said, this is gonna kind of be a short show today because I got to get to a wedding reception, and Ben's got some things he's got to take care of tonight too, and Wade's looking real busy driving the wheels off of that thing in there. So, I guess let's go ahead and anybody else have anything else to say before we kind of just get into our big three here?
Nope, I'm ready.
So, all right. So let's go ahead and do our big three. Ben, go ahead and start with the big three.
Yeah, sorry for the not showing the graphic. I forgot to put it up. But with that said, again, like I said, goalie, like we said, we think it's going to be Nick. So I'll say that with the goalie and the defenseman. I like to see fresh up of his coming back Ryder, and also Fenton helping Nick not get any goals in. Those are the defenseman and goalie to check out for tonight. And I like to see Ernst get something Divine and Gillette for goals. And now the three keys for the big three for me would be, again, do better at stopping those goals, unlike last night. And better puck control, so that way they can get more goals in. And as I always say, set the tone by getting the first goal. And those are my big three.
All right, fellas, I'm going to do my big three here real quick, and then I got to go. My big three tonight is get off to a better start than we did last night. Our first period, we went down. We got 2 goals scored on us in that first period. I think we got to come out and be a little more sharp to start that game. We did get better as it went, but I do think a key is to get off to a better start than we did last night. Key number 2 is again, let's have better puck control, better passes, more crisp pass, turn the puck over a lot less. It's not going to do us any favors if we keep turning the puck over to a good Knoxville Ice Bear team. That's asking for trouble. So we got to have better puck awareness and better puck control when out there. Number 2 is keep doing what we was doing last night. We had a lot of shots on goal last night, and I like that. We kept Dinger busy. We got four by him and 2 empty netters, but 4 by him, and I think we can we can find the holes with Dinger. We have a good track record against Dinger. We can find those holes. We just got to keep firing that puck and keep them moving. Players to look out for is JMP. I thought he had his best game since returning was last night. He was on fire out there, and I look to have that continue. Number 2, Corey Dennis. I want to see Corey Dennis out there be a little bit more involved on the offensive side of things and keep doing what he's doing on defense. He does look good out there on defense. Him and Martin are 2 of our strongest players. And I'm going to do another defender, Terry Ryder. I love Terry Ryder since the moment he joined our team, and I think he can make a big impact for us. Even offensively, we've seen his offensive capabilities early on, so I look forward to seeing Terry Ryder. And that's my big 3. And unfortunately for me, guys, that I got to sign off for now. So I will see you guys at the game.
All right. Have a good night.
All right.
And keep it Rivermen style, guys.
All right. See you guys. See ya.
All right. See you. Have a good one.
All right. So my big 3, I'm going to start with my big 3 for the game. Make sure you stay out of the penalty box. Don't give them a chance to get on the power play. There was a few calls that weren't getting called last night, which I 100% agree. But that still means we got to play discipline and we got to play smart and stay out of the box. My second one is again, control the neutral zone. I think we did a really good job of that on the second period. The first period, we didn't do very good on that. It seemed like we were always in a defensive zone, and as soon as we would get into our offensive zone, we would have to go for a line change. So it'd be really nice to see them control the neutral zone tonight and spend a little bit more time in our offensive zone and not our defensive zone. The third is going to be block shots. Get in the shooting lanes, block the shots coming at the goaltending, and help the goaltender by blocking shots, taking angles away from the shooters, and just play some good round defense. My big three players, I'm going to highlight Connor Schmuel. He got the game-winning goal last night. He's playing really good. He's fast. He's good on the forecheck, and I like watching him play in the offensive zone. My second player is going to be McChesney. Michael McChesney, he's starting to kind of get back to where he, I think, feels comfortable. He did get an empty net goal last night, but I'm hoping he gets a couple goals maybe tonight and help the offense continue to get a little bit better. And it would be nice to see him get back on the scoreboard. My third and final one is going to be Braden Barker. Braden Barker was playing defense last night, but he was pinching in for the forecheck, trying to keep it in the offensive zone as much as possible. So I will be kind of watching Braden Barker tonight, and hopefully he helps us get another win. So that is my big three. With that being said, Ben, do you have anything else you want to say real quick before we?
Since Wade's gone, and we usually do bookends with it. Again, I'd like to thank you, Bayleaf Indian Restaurant and Bar, for having good food. I haven't been there yet, but Wade speaks highly of it. I have heard multiple people from the area speak highly of it. It's only 3 blocks away from the game tonight, so as soon as we're done, head on over there, get some good grub, save $15 in parking, walk the 3 blocks, and go see a great playoff hockey game tonight.
Yeah, and it's going to be a good game either way. But yeah, get on down to Bayleaf Indian Restaurant and Bar. Save you some money on parking. Again, really quick, Peoria Speedway has canceled tonight due to weather. I'm not sure. I think next week they have a Mars series going on. Hopefully they can get that in.
Right.
So, again, I will not be at the game tonight. I'll be dancing the night away at a wedding reception. So, with
so with that said,
with that being said, I'm back. On behalf of myself, Big Ben, and Wade, thanks for liking the show. And y'all enjoy your Saturday night.